Welcome to Radio Asia, where we share Asia's hidden stories with the world. Today we'll travel across the continent, from the rivers of Vietnam to the temples of Tibet, to explore how people in Asia find ways to stay connected with those who have gone. This is a story not of fear, but of love, memory, and the bridges that reach beyond silence. They say, on the seventh night after someone leaves this world, their spirit returns home just to see if their loved ones still remember them. In a quiet village by the Red River, a young woman named Mai sat alone in the dark. The only light came from a single stick of incense. Its smoke curled upward, soft, silver, like a path leading somewhere unseen. "Mom," she whispered, "if you're still here, please just let me know." A sudden breeze passed. The flame trembled, and for the briefest moment, Mai thought she heard her mother's voice. Just one word, a name, her own. Mai had lost her mother 3 years ago, but every year, on the same day, she followed an old ritual her family had kept for generations. It wasn't about religion, it was about love, the kind that refuses to vanish. Each year she would prepare her mother's favorite dish, steamed rice with lotus seeds. She'd light a stick of incense, open the window, and talk, softly, as if her mother were just in the next room. Her grandmother used to say, "We talk to them not because they can answer, but because we believe they still listen." May remembered how her mother used to hum while cooking, the sound of the spoon touching the clay pot, the smell of rice, the way sunlight filtered through the bamboo window. Each memory was like a piece of incense smoke, fragile but impossible to forget. Sometimes when Mai missed her mother most, she would cook that same dish, but it never tasted the same. Maybe, she thought, because love was her secret ingredient. That year, Mai decided to do something different. Her grandmother had passed away recently, leaving behind a small wooden box with a note. "When you miss us, don't call our names, follow the smoke." Inside the box were 3 things: a candle, a folded piece of silk, and an old paper lantern. So, on the night of the full moon, Mai walked to the riverbank. The village was quiet, only the water moved, whispering against the shore. She lit the lantern, placed it gently on the water, and watched as it drifted away. The moonlight shimmered like silver dust over the river. Fireflies blinked among the reeds. In the distance, dogs barked faintly, then silence returned, deep and endless. Mai walked barefoot into the shallow water, her reflection trembling beside the lantern. She whispered, "Can you see this, Mom? Can you see me?" For a brief moment, it felt like the night was listening. For a moment, she thought of all the people doing the same thing in different countries, in different ways, all across Asia. In Japan, families light lanterns during Obon to guide their ancestors home. In Thailand, paper boats float down the river during Loi Krathong, carrying prayers and memories. In Vietnam, lanterns are released on the full moon festival, a way to honor those who once walked among us. Different cultures, same purpose, connection. As Mai watched her lantern drift farther, a small wind rose. It spun the lantern in circles, then strangely pushed it back toward her. She caught it before it hit the shore. Inside, the flame still burned steady. And just then, she smelled something she hadn't smelled in years. The faint, sweet scent of her mother's perfume. She froze. Was it the wind or something else? She remembered what her grandmother once told her. "They never come to scare you. They come to remind you that love doesn't vanish." That night, Mai didn't speak. She just sat by the river, eyes closed, letting the sound of the water carry her thoughts. No fear, no sadness, just peace. Across Asia, people have found countless ways to keep these invisible bonds alive. In Tibet, monks chant prayers believed to help guide the departed toward peace, not because of superstition, but out of compassion. In Korea, a mudang shaman performs quiet rituals of remembrance to heal the pain of the living. In China, families burn symbolic offerings, paper houses, paper clothes, not to send them away, but to express care, just like giving gifts to someone far away. In Vietnam, people write letters to their loved ones, then let them drift down rivers, believing that water connects all worlds. In Cambodia, families visit temples during Pichumben, bringing food for monks, believing blessings will reach their ancestors. In Indonesia, during Nyepi, the entire island of Bali falls silent. No lights, no sound. The silence itself becomes a prayer. And in India, lamps are lit along the river during Pitru Paksha, where families pray for the peace of those who came before. Different faiths, different rituals, yet the same heartbeat. The human wish to say, "I still remember you." When Mai returned home, she placed the wooden box on her altar. For the first time, she understood her grandmother's note. Follow the smoke. It meant follow memory, follow love, follow what connects us, even when time tries to take it away. She realized these rituals aren't about calling the past back. They're about remembering, so the past never truly leaves. That night before sleeping, Mai whispered, "Mom, I think I finally understand. You didn't leave me behind. You just became the quiet that surrounds me." She closed her eyes, and for the first time there was no emptiness, only peace. So when you see a wisp of incense drifting upward or a lantern floating down a river, remember, somewhere, someone is saying, "I still remember you, I still love you." It's not a story of spirits. It's a story of connection, of how love, in every culture, finds a way to travel, even across silence. The living speak through words, the departed through the quiet. This has been Radio Asia, bringing Asia's stories to the world. Today, we journeyed through the bridges of silence, the quiet ways people across Asia stay connected with those they love, even beyond time. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you cherish, because love, memory, and connection are stories worth keeping alive.